this is April and my If Only April DIY channel. Almost 8 weeks ago, I started this project, the One Room Challenge. So exciting when you have 8 weeks to complete one room. So I decided to make a renovation of my screened-in porch. Today, we're gonna see the part 2 of this long but beautiful process. You can watch the first part, I'm gonna leave you the link below. We completely ripped off the walls, we changed it, we put the more appropriate material onto the walls. Instead of the beadboard, I put on the side paneling that's supposed to be outside, so now I can make sure that it's nothing gonna get worn out because of the weather. Besides changing the walls, I also put the trip on top of the walls. Actually, you know what, go and watch the first part because that's quite exciting. So in today's video, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna paint over the whole porch, I'm gonna change the screens because the screens are in such bad shape and they need to be changed, and yeah, I'm gonna make this space looking more fabulous than when we found it. Yeah, so right now I'm gonna be power washing the floors, the cement floors, because they're pretty beaten up, but yeah, everyone says that it's so therapeutic and this is such an amazing satisfaction comes while doing that, so we'll see. So as I mentioned before, this was my first time power washing pretty much anything. So I kind of got some tips and tricks what to do and what to do. I kind of felt that this match was made in heaven when everyone was talking so fondly about this power washing machine, and I couldn't wait to get my hands to try it. And thanks to my awesome neighbor, I was able to lend one. But you know what? It wasn't as mind-blowing to sweep me off my feet. Maybe I did something wrong, but I was kind of more annoyed than happy about this whole process. Let's see what I did wrong. The first important tip I would say would be to wear correct clothes for such an event, and it would be closed shoes, and also do not forget the ear protection because the pressure washer is so loud and you definitely don't want to become deaf. There are a few nozzles on the pressure washer, and I'm not going to go in details about which one to use because probably different models have different ones, and I'm sure YouTube has enough tutorials for that. But I just wanted to mention that different nozzles have different pressure and used for different things. So my kind of first mistake was to use the wrong nozzle from the beginning. I started with a 25-degree nozzle and quickly realized that it wasn't going to take off the paint splatters that we had all over the concrete. Then I discovered that the smaller the angle, the more intense it gets. Maybe it does sound obvious for some, but it was such a discovery for me, you know? Yay! Few things about what I've learned after pressure washing inside the patio. It's so much less therapeutic than I thought it would be because when you power wash the floors, actually everything goes up on the walls. And since I'm planning to paint the walls next, then it becomes pain in the ass because I now have to clean the walls. So, yeah, not sure how good it is, but the floors definitely look cleaner, way cleaner than it was before, way cleaner. Yeah. You see, most of the paint is out, and I tried to also clean up between the tiles. And it was a good idea to wear my raining boots because check my legs. Look at this. Oh, you can see it. Yep. My face is not better than this. Next thing was to install the fiberglass screens. We already had them, but they went so bad and after so many years of use, and they were in quite a bad shape. So we rented this house for the 3rd year, and I don't think anyone changed the screens before we moved in. So it's probably been a while. Most of them were torn apart and desperately needed to be changed. So I decided to change it. First, I had to take off old screening before I actually started painting because I didn't want paint to get on my new fiberglass screens. So that was very easy. I did that, and then I moved on to painting the whole thing. And it's ready to get painted! Yoo-hoo! Let's get to it. finally, we've had a lot of sunny days that week, and the weather allowed me to paint the whole patio like in one day. It kind of took me about a couple of hours, I would say 3. I don't know like why I always think that it's gonna take me only an hour to paint a room, and then end up spending so much more time than I anticipated at first. For the paint, I chose Simply White color by Bear, and I love how this color complements the green outside and brightens up the whole screened-in porch. Actually, I love the overall look. When it was painted, it looked so much brighter and happier. And painting was quite easy. You just need to have like a quality brush for this and a very good roller. I had to go a couple of times around the whole surface to put 2 layers for the white to actually pop up. I was actually debating if I should leave the whole thing with a beige color, but it kind of felt a bit unfinished, so I decided to go ahead and paint it all. And yes, I'm not disappointed. Now this patio looks so fresh and so clean, and this white is just perfect. And don't you agree with me that removing the masking tape is the most satisfying part of this process? Yay! This is so cool. Oops, okay. So 3 hours later, I think it's even more than 3 hours. I don't know why I always underestimate how much time it's gonna take to paint something, but yes, here it is, and it looks fabulous.
Yay!
So white, fresh and clean. Awesome. So now I need to go and get the fiberglass to install the new ones. And I'm also super glad that I removed the fiberglass screening prior to painting, because otherwise it would like get so dirty, and I guess that was kind of a natural next step. So the next step was to cut fiberglass screens to size and install the new ones basically on the windows. Okay, so when you take out the trim, and if you have the nails that's still in there, I mean, we're gonna have nails anyways, but you want to take them out and you want to reuse this trim, because yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. Wood is so expensive, I'm definitely reusing this trim for the outside. So then what you need to do is just like take your pliers and pull out this brad nail from the back. Do it like this. Yay! You see? Easy peasy. And this, in this case, there's gonna be no holes on the outside, you know, like on the front, and yeah, it's gonna look amazing. Basically that many nails, brad nails later, I'm done. That also took me so much more time than I expected, and yes, after I spent all this time taking out this tons of screws from the trim, I finally got to installing it. I still have a lot of holes to fill out outside, but at least it's now covered, and no mosquitoes and no flies can get into it. I think it looks brilliant. At least it looks better than it was before, right? Because it's kind of fixed. And don't forget, when you're doing something like this, always make sure that you're using the brad nails and the staplers that are exterior grade, so that are supposed to be galvanized. Otherwise, they're gonna rust, and that's not gonna end up good for anyone. So pretty. I mean, so much better than it was. Oh my god, you probably can't really tell from the video, but yes, new screens are up. Yoo-hoo! So when overall the patio, like the bones were ready to decorate it, I decided that I'm gonna build some furniture for it. So I was inspired by this West Elm outdoor sofa that is sectional, and it looks so modern and so like square edged. And yeah, so I decided to make that sofa, and I chose some pillows and some decorative pillows, some plants, and yes, overall this is the vibe that I'm going for. You can see this on my mood board, and yeah, and then I started building the furniture, and I guess that was the most exciting part of the week because I built this outdoor sectional. The couch was almost ready. I still have some things to finish, like the back piece and the front square ottoman, but it's definitely getting there. And I also made this tile table that was inspired by TikTok, and it's gonna serve as a coffee table on this my beautiful patio. I absolutely love the color of this tile, and I think it will look fabulous with the blue cushions that I ordered already for the couch. And if you haven't seen this DIY tile table video, I already posted it last week and you can check it on my channel. I'm gonna leave you the link below, and I also gonna leave you the card over here, so go and check it out. That was such a therapeutic and satisfying process, and I think it looks absolutely fabulous. And the other exciting news, I decided to build an outdoor console, but that project is still in the making. I'm not finished with it, but guess what? Come back for the next episode of my patio makeover, and you'll see the final product, how this patio turned out, and also I'm gonna share with you some fun outdoor DIYs that you can do on the budget, and yeah, that's gonna look stunning. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope to see you next week. Bye!